Miller, did Miss Manning talk to you today?
What's on your mind?
I have confession to make. I am not really waiter. I am actor. In Russia, I play under Stanislavski. I was 7 years with Moscow Art Theater.
What's with this waiter's outfit? A disguise?
Oh, no, you see, I play such good waiter part on stage. When I no get acting job, I become waiter in real life.
Well, I'll be damned.
Please, impresario, every day I see your company rehearsing on 19th floor. I would very much like to play the part of Polish miner, Conrad's father.
Say, what's your name?
Sasha.
Sasha, in the first place, it will cost you a great many tips to join Actors Equity.
Oh, I belong to Actors Equity. I belong to Waiters Union, too. Very hard to get into Waiters Union.
My advice is to stay where you are. You know, most actors would be tickled to death to get as close to a lamb chop as you.
Please, impresario, I read to you what Russian critic Yakovovich say about my Uncle Vanya. Тут стримос, Bostovin, Vanya, Even
I'll take your word for it.
He's just like in American, 3.5 stars.
Some other time. I'm trying to digest this cutlet.
Orton, I must talk to you.
Excuse me, Mr. Gribble.
Sit down, Joe. Would you like some coffee?
What a mess. What a mess.
Having trouble with Flossie again? I'll be glad to come by the house and straighten it out for you.
I knew this would happen. I should have never allowed you into this hotel.
Joe, you have to have patience. You can't shake backers out of your sleeve. It takes a little time.
Gordon, I'm in a terrible spot. The supervisor director is downstairs now inspecting the books.
I thought he wasn't coming for another 2 months.
He walked in on me unexpectedly. He will discover your bill any minute. That's the largest in the hotel. What will I tell him? How will I explain it to him? If he finds out you're my brother-in-law, it may cost me my job.
Well, you don't really think it'll cause trouble?
No. He's going to give me a medal for extending $1,200 to a shoestringer. You could have just nursed it along, but no, that would have been too normal. You had to move in 22 actors.
Joe, I had to find a way to hold on to my cast. They've been rehearsing without pay for 7 weeks. The least I could give them is board and lodging.
You've only been in the hotel 2 weeks, and look at your bill.
Joe, I don't have one unnecessary person living in the hotel. Binion doesn't live here. Faker doesn't live here.
But you've got the entire cast living here. Every time that crew of yours marches into the dining room, it looks like a convention.
Joe, the minute I get a backer, I'll clean it up like that.
I can't tell that to Wagner. You've had dozens of backers and none of them ever came through for you. Well, I've been practically supporting you.
Supporting me? Now, don't you think you have things a little twisted? You're my partner. This is a business proposition. You entered it willingly.
You mean I was railroaded into it by you and Flossie? For weeks you kept pounding at me that I'm too conservative. I've never gambled, that I'm in a rut, manager of a shaky hotel.
Well, isn't that too bad? You fell into a 10% interest in a show that's going to be a smash hit.
Gordon, I'd be glad to call the whole thing off if I could make some, if you could make a payment. I mean, you know plenty of people.
Rehearsal was terrific. Whoa, Joe, the play's looking better all the time.
Bing, do you have any money?
Me?
Joe's having trouble with a bookkeeper.
He is not a bookkeeper. Mr. Wagner was sent down by the board of directors.
Room service.
Just a minute, Binion. You can't eat here anymore.
The last supper?
Put down that phone.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. It's what I've been trying to make you realize.
Say, maybe I ought to move out of here.
With a $1,200 bill? How can you?
Am I supposed to stay here and wait for Wagner to lock me out?
I don't know. I don't know what he'll do.
Joe, you'll just have to pay the bill yourself.
I don't have a nickel. Flossie spends my salary before it's out of the envelope.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. I'll have to skip.
Skip? What do you mean?
I can't get my luggage out of the hotel, but we can wear a lot of clothes. Harry, put on 3 of my suits.
I'll get Baker to give us a hand. You should still be in the rehearsal room.
Hold on, Gordon.
Room
Come on,
1922,
be
please.
mother's little helper.
This is ridiculous. You can't skip. I refuse to allow it.
It's the only solution, Joe.
I have got something to say here. Remember, I am the hotel manager.
I'm doing this for your sake as well as my own. This will cover you with Wagner. You can blame the whole thing on me. You extended credit in good faith, and I turned out to be a louse. I'm a crook, a deadbeat. When you catch up with me, you'll have me arrested.
Baker's on his way down.
I see. Wagner takes it out on me, and I take it out on you.
Sure, and that way the cast can stay on here.
But how? Well,
Joe, you don't want 22 people all skipping in one day.
of course not.
Don't you see, Joe? Their bills are all made out to me. They can't be held responsible. The minute I'm out of here, we'll have them all re-register under their own names. And that way, from today on, instead of one big bill, you'll just have 22 little ones.
Hang around, Joe. You'll see how it's done. Hello? It's for you.
Hello? Oh, yes. Yes, Mr. Wagner. I'll be right down.
I'll be out of here in half an hour.
You are going to pay this bill.
Oh, eventually.
17 years in the hotel business, not to pull a damn full stunt like this.
This just goes to prove what I've always said. Hotels are no good.
Yeah, it looks like you're right.
Even with a relative running it, it's no good.
No more hotels for me.
When I think of the lockouts you've been through, the clothes you've had to leave behind.
I wish I had that $90 coat I had to leave behind at the Edison. They caught me unawares. I guess you're better off in that furnished room after all. I'll have to find a place to stay tonight.
How about Christine?
At the Martha Washington Hotel, they wouldn't even let George in. No, I guess you'll have to put me up.
All right, but you'll have to sleep on the shelf.
Well, what's wrong with the floor?
I'm on the floor.
What happened to the bed?
I can't get it out of the wall. Gordon, if we don't find a backer soon.
What are you talking about? We've got to get a backer. We've got to get Godspeed on the stage. It'll put us back on our feet. It'll give Christine her chance. I tell you, that girl projects like...
I know. I can tell from directing her. She is loaded with talent.
And what the hell good is it behind a typewriter? If Fremont had any brains, he'd put her in one of his productions.
He'll find out.
Well, it's a good thing for me that he never read Godspeed, or he'd dash up to Oswego and grab my author away from me. Yes. Yes, Joe. Thanks. Wagner's checking over my bill right now. Come on.
Gee, boss. How y'all doing?
Put on some of my things.
Okey doke, boss.
I see you came prepared.
Yeah, I didn't want to take no chances. I left my shirt upstairs. Where you gonna stay, boss?
Well, maybe you can put me up.
At the Metropole? You wouldn't want to stay there, boss. That's the worst lockhouse on 11th Avenue.
I guess I'll have to curl up on your shelf.
Sure, you'd be much better off. You'd have to sleep sideways at my place.
Is that a rule at the Metropole?
I thought you had a large bed there.
Sure I do. I got 4 other guys living with me. We're packed in like a lot of sardines.
What, again?
Hello, darling.
Hello.
But you can't do it. You must stay here. I found a backer for you, and he's coming up here.
When?
I don't know, maybe later today, maybe tomorrow.
Well, who is he? Where did you get him?
He's an investigating agent, a man named Jenkins. He walked into the office an hour ago and wanted an interview with Fremont. He has money to invest in a play.
What sort of a straitjacket was he wearing?
I talked him out of doing business with Fremont, told him all about Gordon, even gave him my copy of Godspeed, which he's reading at this very moment.
Why didn't you call and tell me about it?
I couldn't take a chance. Fremont might have walked in.
Well, it's too bad you made the appointment for up here.
It happened so fast.
I don't know what to do. If I stay, I might lose the cat. If I leave, I might lose a backer.
But you must be here when he comes.
Was he serious?
I hate to say it, Gordon, we've said it so often, but I have a feeling Mr. Jenkins may be our man. That may be Mr. Jenkins now.
The overcoat! Just a minute!
Mr. Miller?
Yes?
My name is Davis.
Davis.
Yes, the author of Godspeed.
Oh, what a surprise.
I guess I should have wired you was coming.
Don't mind the appearance of the room. We're just cleaning up a bit.
I hope I'm not intruding.
Not at all, not at all. This is Miss Marlowe. She's going to play the sister. And Mr. Binion, the director. And this is Mr. England, my general assistant.
I'm certainly glad to know you all. Do you mind if I sit down? I just had my first glimpse of Broadway. I'm still a little dazed.
Great old street, ain't it?
I never saw so many orange drink stands in my life.
Well, it's too bad you didn't get here a little while ago. You could have watched the rehearsal.
Did you mean you've actually got actors and they're rehearsing my play?
That's right.
Well, may I see a rehearsal?
Tomorrow morning at 11. That's when we start.
Oh, well, couldn't we have it tonight?
This is a Gordon Miller production. You'll see plenty of rehearsals.
Oh, gee, I'm glad I quit my job. They all advised me against it, but now I know I was doing the right thing. Well, my bags are downstairs.
Oh, you intend to check in here?
Well, before I do that, I'd like to talk to you. You see, I have no money to speak of.
Oh.
I was depending on the advance.
Well, I sent you 100 last month.
Yes, but the option expires at midnight, and the contract calls for another 100.
Did you say you came from Oswego?
Yes, I just got off the train. I intend to stay in New York permanently.
Now, Davis, of course I could give you the cash, but my advice is for you to go back home and let me send for you, say, a week before we open.
But I've burned my bridges behind me. I've left home for good.
But you could go home if you wanted to.
Oh, yes. My stepfather and I are on the best of terms.
You left your mother with a stepfather? Davis, that's the wrong thing to do. You must go home immediately.
By the next bus!
I left my mother in Columbus, and I've regretted it ever since.
I guess you don't understand. I intend to send her money.
You think money can take your place?
If I was you, I'd scram right back to Oswego. You may be breaking the old lady's heart.
No, she seemed quite happy about my leaving after the idea sort of soaked in.
Only a mother's mask. At this very moment, she may be sitting by the fireside, wringing her hands.
We have no fireside.
No, Davis, I can't let you do this.
You're only making another human being suffer.
Remember, kid, you only got one mother.
Yes, what time does the next bus leave for Oswego?
Excuse me,
In a
but
little
really,
while, you'll be thanking us for this.
Try home for another week.
There's no place like it.
I appreciate the good advice, but really,
The next bus leaves at 9, too. If you hurry, you can make it.
I'll go down and help you with your bags.
This was the most important decision of your life.
You'll never regret it.
I don't want to appear stubborn, but I'm afraid I couldn't go back now. Well, I feel like a jellyfish. I said goodbye to everyone. The Psi Epsilon Gamma gave me a send-off at the station. Well, they don't expect me back till I'm famous. I'd be ashamed to face it now. I couldn't go back.
Now listen, Davis.
If you people have lost interest in my play, I wish you'd tell me. I'm sure Martin Fremont would buy it. I have a letter of introduction to him.
Fremont?
I guess you've heard of him?
Now, Davis, I'm beginning to see your point of view. You just don't want to go home.
That's it.
Well, there's no use in forcing our opinion on him.
It might make you neurotic.
Oh, about this advantage. All you actually need it for is board and lodging.
Yes.
Well, Davis, your problem is solved. You move right in here.
You mean live with you?
Exactly.
Well, gee, that's swell. Thanks. That's a lot.
Hey, kid, I'll go get your bags.
Will you, by the newsstand marked LD, 2 bags and a typewriter.
Should I register him, boss?
Yes. Yes, you better do that.
Okie doke.
Say, Davis, do you happen to have any money on you? It might be a good idea. Let me put it in my vault downstairs.
Oh, I have 67 cents.
Up at home.
If you don't to wash up.
Sure. This is it.
I still have some Ontario Western cinders in my ears.
Save it for fuel, Davis. It's going to be a hard winter.
Well, no use even thinking about skipping now. I have to stay here whether I want to or not.
What are you going to do? You can't pay your bill that's 67 cents.
What about the Morris plan? I'll sign for you. I'm working.
No, thanks, Chris, but it won't do. The Morris plan knows me.
Now I know how Gypsy Rose Lee feels.
Must be someone in New York with $100.
If there is, you've already borrowed it. What you're going to have to do is wait for a new generation to grow up.
But something has to be done. You might lose the play, and that can't happen. I'll go to Fremont. Maybe he'll advance me $100. After all, it's no risk to him. I can always work it off.
Well, that's the kind of argument that appeals to a human being. But what are you going to say to Fremont?
Everything is okie-doke, boss. I just registered Davis.
Did the room clerk say anything?
No, I looked you right in the eye. Davis is now a member in good standing.
There's nothing to lose. Fremont may still be in the office. And don't do anything silly while I'm gone.
All right.
I'll be back soon.
Well, this may be Jenkins. Hello. Who wants to speak to Mr. Binion? Hold on. Do you know any policemen?
Policeman? Hello? What's that? But officer! This is the first I've heard of it. But, would you keep an eye on it for me? I'll be right there. I've been evicted!
I told you, Harry, you're much better off in a hotel.
All my stuff is out on the street. My books, my papers, my moose head. Oh, the typewriter.
Oh, no, you don't.
I need it more than you do.
I have a bill to pay.
Let me go. The cop wants to give me a ticket. He says my moose head's blocking the fire hydrant.
Harry, just wait.
I can't wait. If I don't get down there, I'll be evicted from the sidewalk.
If I had my pawn anymore, if I could hawk my pawn tickets, we'd have all kinds of them, boss.
Oh, we don't, to the restaurant. Maybe, go down to Lindy's. Maybe one of the racetrack boys had a good day.
Okie doke. I'll run over to my hotel, see if there's any knickknacks left.
Certainly is a swell bathroom. I never lived in a hotel before.
Going out for a few minutes. If anyone calls, I'll be right back.
Sure, do you mind if I make a phone call?
Oh, no, go right ahead.
I want to tell my mother where I am. Yeah, you sort of made me lonesome for her.
Oh, you're all registered. Make yourself comfortable.
Long distance, please. Oswego, New York. 2634. Thank you. Hello? Hello, Ma? Yeah, this is Leo. Yeah, I got here in good shape. He's a swell fellow, Ma. Yeah, I'm living with him. What? No. No, we'll sleep in different beds. Say, Ma, you weren't crying when I left, were you? Listen, Ma. Call me anytime you want to. The White Way Hotel? Reverse the charges. Good night, Mom. Me too. Wickersham, 26334. Hello? Is this the We Never Sleep collection agency? Well, this is Leo Davis of Oswego. No, I'm living at the Hotel White Ray, room 920. Yes, that's right. Well, I fell behind in my payments on the typewriter, so the Underwood people turned it over to you for collection. Now, if you'll just send a man over here, I'd be glad to pay up on the balance. Come in. Sure, that's quite all right. Thanks.
I'm sorry. I thought this was Mr. Miller's room.
Oh, it is? Yeah, he'll be right back. Are you an actress?
No, I'm the manager's secretary, Miss Manning.
Oh, well, what shall I tell him?
Nothing. It's not important.
Excuse me, what did you say your name was?
Manning. Hilda Manning.
Well, I know somebody named Manny up at Oswego.
Oscar Manning?
Well, yes, he used to give me piano lessons.
He's my uncle.
You don't say. Think of that.
So, are you visiting here?
No, I just moved in with Mr. Miller. He's producing my play.
Are you the author of Godspeed?
Well, yes, you know the play?
Oh, of course. I've watched them rehearsed on the 19th floor.
Gee, everyone's seen them except me. Well, won't you sit down? Have a chocolate? About them on the train.
Well, thank you.
Gee, this has been a wonderful day for me. Meeting a nice bunch of fellows. My play is being rehearsed. And...
Oh, it's a beautiful play, Mr. Davis.
You really think so?
It thrills me every time I see it. It's going to be a great success. I'm quite sure of that.
There's no question about it.
You know, I worked in this hotel for 3 years now, and we've had a lot of playwrights stay here, and I guess I've heard of all their plays. But I've never heard one as good as yours.
The mayor of Oswego was crazy about it.
I guess I could talk to you about what I was going to talk to Mr. Miller about. It's a lot easier to talk to you. It's about an actor.
Oh, was somebody you like?
I think he's wonderful.
I see.
He's a waiter here at that hotel. He was a big star in Russia in the Moscow Art Theater. He's told me all about it.
The Moscow Art Theater.
The other day, he did a scene from Chekhov in the mezzanine. I was amazed. Mr. Davis, do you think that you could give him a part in Godspeed? He could play the father. He's quite a middle-aged man, and he's getting so discouraged. If there was anything that you could do for him.
Gee, I can't picture you with a middle-aged man.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. It's just a favor that I'm doing for him.
Oh, I see. Well, sure, I'll be glad to hear a read anytime. Well, say, I may be discovering a great actor.
You made me so happy.
Gee, I should have come to Broadway a long time ago. Everybody here is so helpful, so friendly. It's altogether different from what I thought.
Well, I love to help people. If you should have a contract that you need signed or anything like that, I would be glad to help. We have 8 lawyers in my family.
Wow.
Well, I guess I should be going.
Another chocolate?
Sure. I can eat these. My figure is always slim. I have no tendency to fat at all. Another girl died the thought of eating this, but I can do it.
Say, maybe I could hear this Russian actor read right now.
That's a great idea. I'll go get him and we can meet you in the mezzanine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, what's the matter?
I don't know if Mr. Gribble see me up here.
Mr. Gribble.
Yes, he's my boss. He's right on the elevator.
Oh.
Anybody in there? Anybody there?
Well, I guess he's out. Yeah, and we're out a pretty penny, too. I don't understand what's going on here, Gribble. You say this Miller skipped?
So I was given to understand, Mr. Wagner.
Well, when did he skip?
I'm not sure.
And if Davis moved in without having the room cleaned first?
He insisted on this room.
Just one thing I want to know. How do you know that this Miller didn't go down and register himself as Davis? That's what I want to know.
Well, the clerks know Mill. I'm sure that it was Davis who registered as Davis.
Damn it, Gribble! What the hell goes on inside that head of yours?
Mr. Wagner, I explained.
Senator Blake is in charge of this. He's the president of this chain. It's up to him to set the rules and you to follow them. Now, the credit limit on this unit is $500.
Well, Miller kept stringing me along from day to day, showing me backers and telegrams. Well, I never expected him to skip. He's a crook, a deadbeat. When I catch him, I will have him arrested.
I'm sorry, Gribble. I'm going to have to charge you with the difference between the limit and the loss. That's going to be exactly $700.
But Mr. Wagner, I protest.
Well, Senator Blake sent me down here to pull this unit out of the red. If I succeed, there's a vice presidency in it for me. And I'm not going to let anybody stand in my way.
Well, maybe Miller didn't skip after all.
Then we lock him out.
We can't do that.
We may be locking out Davis.
Oh, damn it, Gribble! I mean, I don't understand what's going on here. The more I go into this, the less I seem to understand. But I do know one thing. There's a screw loose in this hotel somewhere, and I'm gonna find it.
Well, Mr. Wagner, if you just give me a chance to investigate.
Investigate! You're the one who let this chiseler move in here. Move in with 22 other people. 22 people I can't even find, charging it all to one room, and now you want to investigate. So you're Mr. Davis.
Nope.
Mr. Miller, perhaps.
Nope.
Damn it, Gribble, they checked in another man.
There must be some mistake.
Oh, I'll say there is. Who the hell lives here anyway? I'll get that. I'm gonna find out what's going on here. Hello.
Hell of a time getting through the revolving door.
Don't talk to me.
Yes, this is Wagner. What's that? I'll be right down. Gribble, stay in this room. I've got work to do.
But Mr. Wagner,
There are 22 people downstairs having dinner and charging it all to Miller, damn it!
I thought Gordon was going to skip.
We're expecting a backup.
Why didn't he tell me? And who is this Davis?
He's the author. We had to give him a home or lose the play. What are you so nervous about?
Simeon, you're not going to move in here, too.
I've been evicted.
My God! I will lose my job. I'll be ruined. What is Gordon trying to do to me? Gordon, why didn't you tell me you decided to stay?
Oh, I tried to. I stopped by your office. Nobody knew where you were.
Wagner is charging me with $700 of your bill.
Keep your shirt on, Joe. Christine brought me a backer. I may get the money any minute.
Backer, I'm sick of hearing that word. And then you went and registered this Davis.
Anybody want me?
Are you Davis?
Leave it to me, Joe.
Have you got any money?
Why, no. Are you from the We Never Sleep Collection Agency?
I'm the hotel manager.
Joe, step out in the hall. I want to talk to you.
I'm charging Davis with half of that $1,200.
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
You had no right to check in here.
Joe, don't be a fool.
What sort of hotel is this? You move in and you're $600 immediately?
Pay no attention to him.
He's excited.
I'm not excited. You're on every black list. You've been locked out of every hotel from here to 149th Street. You haven't got a dime, and you never will have. All you've done is ruined me.
What is he talking about?
It's a private matter.
But he said you have no money.
Well, that's true. I have no money, but I have a backer coming.
Well, what's that?
A money man, you know, someone that invests in plays.
Well, then what do I need you for?
Now, see what you've done?
And see what you've done.
When is this money man coming?
Oh, I don't know. Today, tomorrow, any minute. What difference does it make?
Well, I don't want to owe $600.
Yes? Speaking? Come right up, Mr. Jenkins. It's all right, Joe. We're out of the woods. Now, you go down and tell that Wagner. I'm sure he'll listen to reason.
This isn't a trick.
Mr. Jenkins is my backer.
Well, Wagner told me to stay in this room, but I guess this is important enough.
What's the matter, Davis?
I'm just a little disappointed, that's all.
I never told you I was putting my own money into the show.
You all seem so nice and kind. I thought I was moving to some sort of club.
No, don't take it to heart.
Everybody does it this way. All producers have backers. Haven't you ever read Variety?
I bought a copy once, but I couldn't understand it. The headline said, Hicks, Nicks, Sticks, Picks. I guess maybe I'm not used to Broadway yet.
Davis, what you need is two shepherds like us to guide you. Oh, Mr. Jenkins, I believe.
Yes. Mr. Miller?
Yes. This is Mr. Binion,
How do you do,
director.
Mr. Jenkins?
And Mr. Davis, the author.
How do you do, young men?
Mr. Jenkins, I'm glad to know you. I never met a backer before.
Mr. Davis just got in from Oswego. Won't you sit down, sir?
Yes, thank you. I presume Miss Marlowe told you all about our little meeting?
Oh, yes.
I see you have a copy of my play. It's a great idea, isn't it?
He's new in the business.
Oh, that's quite all right. I admire your enthusiasm, young man. I enjoyed the play very much.
Mr. Jenkins, I see you're a man of taste and discrimination.
It's a unique play, to say the least.
What an idea. American history is seen through the eyes of an ignorant Polish miner.
The green pastures of history.
The cavalcade of America.
And it's entirely original.
Mr. Jenkins, the average producer might think Godspeed to be too artistic, but in my mind, it is the perfect wedding of the muse and the box office. You can't beat a combination like that.
You don't have to sell me, Mr. Miller. Of course, I'd like to see the play make money, but that's not the primary consideration. I see you gentlemen are surprised.
Well,
Let me explain. This is not my own money that I'm investing.
oh, that would make a difference.
See, I am the agent for a very wealthy man. I'm sure you recognize his name if I mention
Who is he? Do I know him?
Mr. Jenkins would tell us if you cared to.
Exactly. And there's a young lady involved?
Oh, and she would like to play a small part.
Yes. Not an unusual thing in your business?
The usual thing, I should say.
Well, that's her current whim. And my employer is predisposed to indulge her in it. Up to, $15,000.
15,000. I think we could manage on that. Yes, just about. And I'm sure Mr. Davis wouldn't mind writing in a part for the young
Oh,
lady.
not at all. I'll be glad to.
Then I take it you're interested.
Yes, I am.
Whoa, you mean you have $15,000 with you?
Well, no, young man, I haven't. But if you'll have the papers ready, I'll sign them and pass the check. Shall we say 1 o'clock tomorrow? You'll make everything out in my name, Simon Jenkins.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Jenkins. Boy, we sure needed it.
At your office.
Why not here?
You mean here?
Yes. But gentlemen, understand, there can be absolutely no publicity. You can easily understand my client's position. Gentlemen, tomorrow at 1.
Tomorrow at 1.
No, Mr. Miller, I do have to say, it is a pleasure to see so much enthusiasm and youth. Well, gentlemen, goodbye, and see you all tomorrow.
Harry, it looks like Christine was right.
I'll tell you tomorrow at 1.
This is wonderful. I'm so excited.
Good news, Joe. I have the money for the show.
Thank God.
I'll have the check tomorrow at 1.
Tomorrow, didn't you get a binder?
Well, I couldn't, Joe. It just might have spoiled everything.
We have to have money today. Wagner is furious.
Can't you stall?
He found your cast in the dining room and cut off room service in the middle of the appetizer.
Gordon, your entire cast is in the lobby. They've just been locked out of their rooms.
Did you get anything from Fremont?
He turned me down.
You must talk to Wagner.
My hands are tied.
He can't do this to me. If I lose my cast, I'll sue him.
Gordon, don't start anything else.
They've got to sleep somewhere.
How about the ballroom? It's just for overnight.
Wagner may find out.
If Wagner comes in, they'll start dancing.
Only chance.
He was here. We'll have the check tomorrow.
Oh, wonderful. I knew it. Oh.
How about the White Way Theater?
That's right. It's just being used as a storeroom. The cast can sleep on the stage, and Wagner would never think of looking there.
Okay, okay. Here are the keys.
I'll take care of it.
But please, tell them to be quiet.
I better get out of here. I may lose my clothes.
God's sake, Joe, you must talk to Wagner. We can't get locked out now.
It isn't up to me.
I don't want to take any chances.
Where will you go? You've got no money.
I don't know. I don't want to lose my clothes. They're all I have.
Well, what's this? They checked in another man?
No, this is Mr. Miller.
Oh, so you didn't skip after all.
Mr. Wagner, I demand that you reopen those rooms on the 19th floor. The occupants are my guests, and I'm responsible for their bill.
Yeah, and who's responsible for yours? Davis?
I'm responsible for Davis.
What?
Who are you?
Davis.
Damn it, Gribble, he's skipping right under your very nose.
I'm not
He
skipping.
just brought in a few things.
Yes, I just brought in a few things.
Well, look, Miller, I don't have any quarrel with you. All I want is a substantial payment. Now, are you prepared to make it?
I am.
Good. How much?
The entire sum. Tomorrow.
I'm afraid that won't do.
Mr. Wagner, I have a proposition for you. You have an empty theater downstairs. You have been able to rent it for 3 years. No producer will touch it. Now, supposing I move my play in...
Look, Miller, I'm not interested. I'm going to give you exactly 1 hour in which to clear up this bill. Otherwise...
I'll be locked out.
I see you're familiar with hotel procedure. Oh, and don't try that old gag of staying in the room. I'll send in painters. I'll send in fumigators. I'll force you out. Come on, Gribble. We're going to pull this hotel out of the red, even if I have to check into every room myself, damn it.
Now I'm gonna lose my clothes. I knew something like this would happen.
Say, Harry, did you say this was a genuine moose?
Nothing doing, Gordon. I've already got 2 owls and Simpsons. I refuse to part with this.
I just been locked out of my hotel. Can you beat it? For a lousy $6.
You're just in time for another lockout.
Gee, isn't there any hotel in New York where they let you owe?
I saw Christine down in the line. She told me about the back room. Boy, that's great.
Did she tell you about Wagner?
Yeah, boy, that's lousy. Where am I going to go without a shirt?
Stay here with us.
Really? Thanks, that's swell.
You mean the 4 of us in one room?
If we can hold on to it.
Yeah, we could probably sleep in shifts.
I'll take the night shift.
I'll buy something to stay.
Wait a minute. I don't know where to reach Jenkins. He's coming here tomorrow when we've got to stay here.
Was there a tourist camp in the neighborhood?
How about a day to check?
No, Wagner's too wise for that.
I'll think of something else.
I've got it. One of us must get sick.
That's right. They can't put out sick man. It's against the hotel
Why didn't
law.
I think of it before? Remember, I had kidney trouble at the Astor, gallstones at the Plaza, and a nervous breakdown at the Edison. Harry, get into bed.
I'm not registered.
I'd love to do it for you, Gordon, but neither am I.
And well, it's a cinch I can't play sick.
Why not? You've got the most practice.
I've got to go out, draw papers, see the lawyers. Leo, what's the matter with you?
Yeah. You look pale.
Terrible. Oh, no, you don't.
What are you trying to do?
You must play sick.
Or we lose the room.
No,
You
no!
can't let me down.
I'm in good health.
You have a contagious disease.
The measles.
No, I had the measles.
It's a relapse.
No,
I can make the spots with iodine.
oh, give me a chance. Slow down. Oh, give me a chance to think.
This is no time to think.
Don't you see, Davis? Your sickness will cover everything.
It'll keep us in the hotel.
It'll save your clothes.
It'll save the play. It's suicide to be healthy at a time like this.
My clothes on.
Wagner may come in and catch you with your pants on.
Get under the cover.
Oh.
How does it look?
What is it?
It's a measles.
It looks like a freckle. come through for me.
Mr. Davis? Whoa! What are you doing to him? What's wrong with him?
He wrote a play.
I'll see you.
There's my 3 and 3 more.
I raised you 6.
6.
Feel pretty good, don't you?
That's too much for me.
There's 6. 6 more.
All right, Rockefeller. Here's your 6. I raised you 20.
15's the limit.
Okay, 15.
All right. I'll see you. What do you got?
What have you got?
What have you got?
Pair of deuces.
Beats me.
Love each other.
My deal.
We're gonna go down to Lindy's and get some more toothpicks. This one's still got corned beef on it.
I can't play anymore.
Oh, don't start that again.
This is the only way to lick it. You gotta concentrate on something.
Oh, but you fellas don't realize.
Pick up your cards, Leo. You might have a full house. I'll open the line.
Leo?
I'm in.
I'm in. How many?
1.
It won't do you any good to bluff this time. 3 to do. Here you go, the best 3 cards in the deck.
Look at him.
And I'll take 4.
Just a minute. You took 5.
I didn't think you were looking.
I blow.
I quit. I can't play anymore.
Try to hold out a little longer.
Baker's bound to rustle up something.
But I feel weak. If I don't eat soon, I'll collapse.
Christine may be here any minute. We're just as hungry as you are.
But you fellas are used to it. I've never gone 18 hours without food before.
It's all a matter of willpower. You just have to make up your mind.
I can make up my mind, but I can't do anything about my stomach. If only I had a glass of milk. I don't even eat something I don't like.
Now I'm getting hungry.
How about two-handed?
No, I'm going to concentrate on food for a while, get my mind off this game.
I wish there was some way you could free up a room service.
I feel like I've swallowed a couple of holes. Isn't there some law that obligates a hotel to feed a sick man?
No, you're thinking of a hospital.
I feel dizzy.
If only there was something left we could hawk. Did we get a loan on the ice bag?
How about the moose head?
No.
I'm sure you could get something on it.
Forget it, Leo. I shot him with both my hands. I ate him up to my neck. But I refuse to part with the rest of him.
Besides, we'd never be able to get that monster out of the hotel.
If only I could get my 2 owls out of hock. I'd hock them again.
Celebrating the importance of food. I've gone without eating for days. President Hoover says it's good for the stomach.
I see spots before my eyes.
Me too.
Mine are beginning to look like hamburgers.
I see one with onions on it. Save it for me.
Oh, gee, my mother's the best cook in Oswego. She was gonna make some sandwiches for me to take along on the train.
All right. You're breaking my heart. Room service.
Better not try any more dialects.
Yes, this is Dr. Glass.
Glass, the house physician. The patient in room 920 is very ill. He must have food immediately. He just developed a tapeworm.
A tapeworm?
Sure, now you have 2 mouths to feed.
Yes? Well, of course, this is Dr. Glass. But it's a matter of life and death. Mr. Davis is violently ill. I tell you, it's from hunger. I see. Says a tapeworm will have to register.
I'm gonna get dressed. I'm sure I can borrow $1 from Miss Manning.
But you can't leave the room.
Wagner sees you in the lobby. We're sunk.
I don't care. I'm hungry.
Now, don't get hysterical. Baker will be back any minute.
You said the same thing about Mr. Gribble.
I left a dozen messages for him. He must be out.
2 hours ago, you said he was coming with a turkey.
Well, that's what Baker said, didn't he?
Sure, he saw Gribble in the lobby. He was just on his way out to stuff it.
You fellas may think you're kidding me, but
Oh, Davis, we wouldn't kid you.
Can we help it if Gribble's a liar?
all you've done is take advantage of me. You pawned the silver frame off my mother's picture. You took 67 cents out of my pocket while I was sleeping.
Well, I had to feed the cast, didn't I? Everything we had went too.
And I wasn't here 10 minutes when you pawned my typewriter. It isn't even my property. I still owe money on it. Well, I may be arrested. Gee,
Well, what's the matter, Davis?
my head, it's going around.
It must be something you ate.
Oh, how do you do, impresario?
Hello, Mr. Smirnoff.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that you do not feel good, Mr. Davis.
I promised Mr. Smirnoff you'd let him read the part of the father.
Thank you, Mr. Davis.
Harry,
Yes,
we might have a part for Sasha.
we might.
Sasha, stand over there. Turn around.
Turn around the other way.
What do you think, Harry?
He looks just right to me.
Sasha, could you get us a meal out of the hotel?
You are hungry. I hear downstairs they shut you off room service. They do not understand art in hotel business. In Russia, money means nothing.
If you could make a little mistake.
Oh, you mean deliver a meal to the wrong room?
We have a terrific part for you.
I just left big order on service elevator. I'm to deliver it to Mrs. McGregor upstairs. I don't know. You see, I take big chance.
It could lead to a Hollywood contract.
Hollywood. Oh, gentlemen, you are singing music in my ears. But if the maker of the hotel find out, I could...
Gregory Ratov.
Akim Tamurov.
For 3 years, I slaved in kitchen. And no got courage. But now, I do it.
Gee, he has a lot of talent.
Yes, I've seen him carry 12 dishes at one time.
Good morning to you, sir. I'll be looking for Mr. Davis.
And who are you?
My name's Timothy Hogarth. I'll be with the We Never Sleep Collection Agency.
Oh, come right in, Mr. Hogarth. Come right in. It's a pleasure to meet a man who never sleeps.
You must come up. Take a nap sometime.
What Mr. Davis be about now?
No, Mr. Davis is not here.
Oh, coming back soon, is he?
Mr. Hogarth, I have bad news for you. I'm afraid he's never coming back.
Oh, going away then, is he now?
No, they took him away.
Oh, then he must be after taking ill, is he?
Oh, worse than that, he went crazy.
Glory be to the Almighty, but I'm sorry to hear it. But it was told to me that he arrived in from Oswego yesterday.
No. He escaped from Oswego.
Oh, poor man. Well, there's still a matter of $42 owed on his typewriter, and I've been delegated to come here to collect it.
I'm afraid you'll never get it.
He tore up all his money.
He must be out of his mind, poor lad. Well, in that case, I'll be after picking up and taking back the typewriter down there.
He took it with him.
To the madhouse, did he now?
He likes to hear the little bell ring.
Ding!
Oh, well, I've never made any collections in the madhouse before. But I have the orders, gentlemen. Now, where is it they will be after taking him now?
To Bellevue Hospital.
Oh, Bellevue, is it?
Second straight jacket to the left.
By the way, don't mention this to the hotel people.
Oh, well, I understand, but I'll be leaving now, gentlemen. Good day to you, sir.
You shouldn't have told him a thing like that.
Why not? You can't sue a lunatic.
But they may send a letter to my mother.
So what? Your mother knows you're not crazy.
Aw, I don't know where I'm at. Mr. Gribble says he owes $600. Downstairs, think of a taper. This